here with Visalia Talks, Life Beyond the Sale. And guess what? I'm sitting here with the Tulare County Association of Realtors. They are behind having a summer social event, and I've got my pal Mikayla here, and we are here with Jose Jimenez from Melson Realty, and we want to talk about our ad that we have. We have an article that you can find every third Wednesday of every month in the business section of the Sun Gazette. Thank you so much for that, Mikayla. In the business section of the Sun Gazette. So we brought Jose in so that way we can kind of talk about this article, and because we want you to, if you haven't read the article, we want you to know all about it, and we want you guys to really take in how important the association is, how important having a realtor is. And did you even know that these realtors are held up to a code of ethics? Like, we need to stay professional. We need to make sure that you guys are getting everything that you need and deserve in your transaction of either buying or selling a home. And that's pretty much what the article this month, June's article, is about, with it being National Home Buyers Month. June is National Home Buyers Month. So we're not only celebrating being a homeowner, but we're celebrating those who are helping to make homeownership possible. Yes. So with that being said, thank you guys so much for joining me today, Mikayla, Jose.
Thank you guys?
Yes, you're welcome. So Jose, what have you taken away from this article? What stands out to you the most that you would love for the community to take away?
You know, I thought it was very well written.
Yeah.
When I heard about the article, I thought, okay, oftentimes when you talk about ethics in real estate, it comes from a bad experience that somebody had. So there's usually a negative connotation associated with that. But I thought this was very well written, excellent on the positive side of things.
Absolutely.
And it does express how professionalism, honesty, integrity, how all of those are key terms that we realtors take to heart and we hold true in our profession. Absolutely.
Yes. So if there is someone that is on the fence of, because now with things being the way that they are, if they're on the fence of should I get a realtor or not, what would be your advice to them on how to make that?
Well, I kind of use the comparison to where, you know, if you have to go to court for whatever reason, God forbid, you want a lawyer. You don't have to have a lawyer, but you probably should have somebody that
they know the terms, they know the language, they know the rules, they know the laws of that situation. Yeah, they know all the right contracts you need and all of that to protect you.
Exactly. And that's part of the code of ethics, is acting on our clients' behalf in their best interests, using the knowledge and experience that we have in their favor to help guide them along the way, which is part of the profession that I love the most, is being an advocate for our clients. Absolutely.
Absolutely. Mikayla, what was something that you hope that everyone who reads this article, not only reads the article because maybe they didn't, but from hearing the conversation here, what do you think they should take away from this?
Take away that you have a trusted partner with you. I would say that, behind our license, that we hold definitely as professional standards to ourselves, and individually and just as a whole, that when you have a realtor with you, you're going to be taken care of, because it's our duties and our diligence. So that is something that we take pride in serving our community and the people that we have in our transactions. And I think that's the biggest thing to take away, is that you're not going to just have someone that is going to give you the keys. You're going to have someone that's going to look at your life and say, how do we best help you? And with what we do and how we are contracted to this, how it works best.
Yes.
I would say.
Absolutely. And so the realtors are looking out for you.
Definitely.
They're definitely looking out for you, and they have your best interests at heart. And that's what's so important about these code of ethics. You cannot be a realtor, you have to be a part of the National Realtors Association of Realtors, which there's training, there's courses, there's codes of conduct that you have to abide by.
Yes.
So with all of that said, how do you feel like that's made a difference in the difference between a realtor, the realtor that you are, and maybe someone that's not really following those.
Absolutely, and it's the accountability. You said it exactly. Not all real estate agents are realtors.
Right.
When you're a realtor, you're bound by 17 Code of Ethics, which are above and beyond the minimum legal requirement. And we're held accountable by the public, our clients, and our fellow realtors.
Right.
Definitely.
And I think that's part of what the general consumer doesn't realize is that we are actually policing ourselves. And so
And each other.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So I serve as the chair for the Professional Standards Committee for our association, and we are tasked with holding realtors accountable when there are allegations. It's few and far between, but when the situation arises, it is a formal hearing process that takes place to determine whether or not a realtor acted unethically.
Right. I had no clue that there was someone there literally paying attention and taking care of these issues. So just knowing that these realtors are backed by people who are like, hey, you cannot be doing this or you should not be doing that is absolutely amazing. So you're gonna, these realtors that are part of these associations, they want that standard. They hold themselves to those standards. So it's really good to look into places like this for when you're looking for a realtor, and because it's a difference. I didn't even know that there was a difference between a realtor and a real estate agent.
Yes.
So can you explain to them, either one of you, what is that difference?
Well, it's being a member of the National Association of Realtors, the California Association of Realtors, also here our local real estate association. But again, it's those code of ethics. The bottom line is comes to those code of ethics that really differentiate us from just your average real estate
Keeping
agent.
everyone in line.
We have requirements that we have to meet, and we have to take certain classes and do our diligence in that sense. Compared to others where they don't have to, we have to learn these new things, and it's yearly, annually, and stuff like that. So
I love it. So you guys are making sure that you're on top of it,
Yeah.
and you're bringing the consumers, which is the home buyer, the home seller, everything that they need to make sure that they are making the most informed decision, and the best decisions that they can make. Buying a home is one of the most important things that really you can do in life.
Yeah.
And so you guys are here to just help make that process a little bit easier for them.
definitely, and I would like to add too
Yes.
is that just within your community, everybody's different with professionalism and our ethics. I would say that we like to make sure that we're taking care of you to the best and highest standard, because we're always learning something new on how to take care of. Everyone's different, so like how do we approach, how do we go about certain things, and I would say that that is the biggest thing too that the consumers can relate to.
Absolutely, absolutely. So, to someone who doesn't know that June is Home Buyers Month,
Homeownership
Owners
Yeah.
Month, what would you like to say to them, and how can we tell them, hey, you know what? Let's turn you into a home buyer. I will say this, guys. I just got a notification from my mortgage company. My mortgage just dropped almost $100 out of nowhere. I didn't know that was going to be happening. They're just like, oh, it's this much and now it's this much as of last month. I'm like, okay, let me tell you something. Never have I ever had my rental agency call me up and be like, hey, we're lowering your rent almost $100.
Right.
Never. It only goes up. So there's so many perks to being a home buyer. That let's make it happen, guys. Yeah. Right?
Yeah,
Definitely.
And then is there anything else that you would like to say to the community to kind of close this up? What would you like them to know about how important being a home buyer is, and how important it is to choose someone in the association who holds themselves up to those standards?
Well, it's that trust that they put in us. Usually, like there's a term like, who's your realtor,
Yeah.
And a lot of it's word of mouth. Like, it's my mom's an agent. That's how I got into the business, and her clients now are the grandchildren of clients that she's served in the
Love
past.
it.
And it's
It doesn't happen if you're not keeping your people happy.
Exactly.
It really doesn't happen like that.
Serving them well.
They're not going to come back if you're not giving them everything that they deserve, really.
Yeah.
So it's a huge purchase.
And that's what it is. It's the long term. Like you're building those relationships literally for a lifetime and generationally.
Yeah.
Absolutely. We really do think about how that transaction went down for forever. Really, everybody knows how the transaction went. Everybody remembers how it was when they purchased that house or when they sold that house.
Definitely. It's the biggest investment people can make, So it's definitely very important to us and obviously to others. So when you have a family that's saying, hey, they took care of me very well, you want someone else to get that same experience, to have that same dream, to have that same fulfillment. So it definitely does trickle down.
Absolutely, you guys. Thank you so much for sitting and talking with me.
Thank you.
And also, thank you so much to the Sunny Hide Up. It's a brand new restaurant here. They just opened up. Our association is behind us, having just a good old time back there. We've got, it's a little bit loud, but we did want to show them in the background. So you can see, not only does the association go above and beyond to make sure that the realtors are doing their best for you, so you can have the best experience, but they're also taking care of the realtors because you know what? Work hard, play hard, right, guys?
Yeah,
that's right.
Yeah. So it's an amazing association to be a part of if you are a realtor, a lender, or just someone in the realm of home buying and selling. Definitely, Tulare County Association of Realtors does go above and beyond to take care of the realtors here, and also which trickles down to taking care of you guys. So thank you so much for sticking in here and listening to what we have to say. I'm looking forward, Mikayla, to doing this probably every month about these. Let's dive into these articles that are coming out. Remember, every third Wednesday of every month, in the business section of the Sun Gazette, you can find the Tulare County Realtors of Association of Realtors article in there and just see what we're doing, see what's going on.
What's new?
What's new, yes. Anything else you guys want to put out there to the community? Some words of motivation, some hey, give me a call, I'm at this number.
It's a good time to buy. Call your favorite realtor.
Yes, absolutely.
Thank you.
Thank you guys. Thank you guys so much.
Thank you for having us.
We'll see you.